So we are on post time. Flag is raised. And they're off and racing. The Taunton half-year membership available today. EBF National Hunt Maiden Hurdle, running to the first of 10 flights. Seymour John is up there on the outside. On the inner in the green is Noah's Great Rainbow. Just a Rose, Stone's Throw, all handy, with Eric Gorcombe as they run to the first. Seymour John just lifting off in front. And Aeroplane Blonde has unseated Richie McLernan at the back of the field. So Aeroplane Blonde getting no further than flight number 1. The jockey is up on his feet okay as they move on towards the second. In the rear division, Clashmore Banter in company with Roman Roy, ridden with restraint. The loose horse is coming up towards the head of the field, making progress all the time as Seymour John leads them into the wings of number 2. Stone's Throw hopped over it nicely in second. A mistake from 5 quarters there when racing in 6th place. Towards the back also is Grand Sabre, Linus Dancer in the stripes just about last of all, with Grainmore Road also towards the rear as they clear number 3. And the loose horse just crashed through the wing there and caused a little bit of damage. Looks okay, but a bit of a repair job left behind as they now leave the back straight. Seymour John, Stone's Throw, Noah's Great Rainbow and Just a Rose, the first 4. It's 2 lengths then to Eric Gorcombe, followed by Grainmore Road on the inner of 5 quarters. Roman Roy is next in the dark blue and being followed by Clashmore Banter, Linus Dancer, and last of all is Grand Sabre, the best turned out winner under James Davies, as they are into the home straight and now running towards their 4th. Seymour John and Gerard Harney in front of Stone's Throw and Sean Bowen in the brown and orange silks. Noah's Great Rainbow the inside. Just a Rose, she took that in 4th position, making her debut under rules today, as they now come to what will be the last next time around. And it is Seymour John leading Stone's Throw, Just a Rose, Noah's Great Rainbow and Harry Reid the inside in the green. It's then a couple of lengths to Eric Gorcombe, who is then 4 clear of Grainmore Road, just ahead of Roman Roy. And then 5 quarters, who's drifted back a bit in company with Clashmore Banter. And the final 2, Grand Sabre and Linus Dancer. So the field about to come to the end of the home straight, and it'll come as no surprise to know that they're going to be bypassing the final one down the back. So they only have 4 hurdles left to take from here. And it is Seymour John leading, Stone's Throw in 2nd place. Noah's Great Rainbow is in 3rd position, bumper winner at Wincanton. Listed placed at Newbury last season, running in 3rd. Just a Rose is in 4th. Roman Roy has just poked his head into 5th position as Eric Gorcombe is chased along. And then at 5 quarters, Grainmore Road and Clashmore Banter, Linus Dancer and last of all Grand Sabre. The leader was into the bottom of that. It still is Seymour John to Stone's Throw, Just a Rose, who's just edging into 3rd place. Closely grouped leading quartet here on this longer run between the first 2 hurdles in the back straight. Roman Roy is in 5th position, just asked to try and get a little bit closer as they come to what will be the 3rd last. Seymour John over to Just a Rose. Stone's Throw the outside. Noah's Great Rainbow is still there on the inner. Roman Roy getting reminders in 5th place. Asked to try and bridge the gap. Then 5 quarters Grainmore Road. The remainder are struggling to varying degrees. Linus Dancer, Clashmore Banter, Grand Sabre and Eric Gorcombe is now last of all. Stone's Throw has come off the bit and is very one-paced as it is now Seymour John and Just a Rose that are opening up. They've gone about 6 lengths clear of Noah's Great Rainbow and Stone's Throw on this lengthy run towards the 2nd last, and Just a Rose ready to go and quite serenely takes the measure of Seymour John on the turn for home. 2 left to jump, Freddie Gingell and Just a Rose. She won a Chaddesley Corbett point-to-point 13 months ago. She might be worth waiting for on this run down towards the 2nd last. She's opened up to Seymour John in 2nd, 5 quarters running on into 3rd. This is the 2nd last. Just a Rose is over and is well clear. Seymour John tired in 2nd, then 5 quarters Stone's Throw. Noah's Great Rainbow struggling to get home. Just a Rose already at the last, and she's over it 15 lengths clear of Seymour John in 2nd, 5 quarters, and then Stone's Throw, but up towards the line. This Rose is in full bloom here for Paul Nicholls and owners Mrs. Jennifer Irish, Kate and Andrew Brooks. Just a Rose hacks up. What a start under rules for that mare. Second home, 5 quarters. In third, the long-time leader, Seymour John. And in fourth, Stone's Throw.
Well, there's a reason why Paul Nicholls is here at Taunton today. I think we might have just seen it. Just a Rose has absolutely bolted up. Now, in her points point, Paul, she beat Country Mile. She's won by a Country Mile. Say 26 lengths round here, but the market was quite weak. What were your expectations coming here?
We thought we'd win, but we didn't win quite like that. Obviously, we've never run her before. Quite a big reputation. I was surprised she was a bigger price as she was, but Harrods was being backed and they obviously fancied that, so it made the market for ours, really. We thought she'd run a tidy race and we'd know a lot more about her.
Well, what we did see was quite a bit of pace today. Have you been seeing that?
She's just shown at home. She's took a long while to come right. We couldn't run her in the spring after we bought her because she wasn't quite right. Had a few little so we just decided to give her time, and we've given her all the time until now. And we were either going to go to something like the Jane Seymour next time at Sandown, or we were going to go for an ordinary mares race at Wincanton. Today was going to tell us, but Freddie was really impressed with her. So yeah, I'm glad I came to see that.
Freddie could barely pull her up.
No, that's the main thing. There's all win like that, but when he couldn't pull her up as well, that's a good sign. So I dare say we'll be forced to go to the Jane Seymour with her at Sandown in 3 weeks' time.
Do you think she'd mind if the ground was a lot softer?
No, when she won it Chadsley Court, I think in December, it was very soft. And
gets very deep there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't see that being a problem to her.
And as far as the mares in your yard are concerned, we saw Jubilee Alpha win a listed race here quite nicely last time. How would they stack up between each other?
Well, we'll know a bit more next time, but Jubilee Alpha's a very nice filly as well. I wouldn't say there's much between them, to be honest with you.
And is it beyond the bounds possibility you think they could both end up in the Dawn Run?
The results now official, you may collect.
I'd say we already know with Jubilee Alpha that's where she's going to go. That was always a plan. We'll let this mare tell us a bit more after her next run.
You've got a nice mare running in the next. Are you hopeful?
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Whether she's in that sort of league, I don't know. She ran okay at Wincanton. We did think she'd win that day, and she didn't. But she's a nice mare as well. We'll keep improving. She doesn't jump quite as well as that filly that's just won. So if she jumps well, she'll go well.
And Paso Doble a little bit later on. You did say that might take a few runs to get him cherry ripe. Is he fitter today?
He's bound to be. He had been off for 3 years before he ran. We surprised how ran he well. Always worries me sometimes that second run after a long layoff. For some reason, they don't always perform. But he's won on this track. He loves decent ground, which it is, and he's got no weight. So everything's right for him to run very, very well.
How's Coolwell Potter this morning?
He's fine, yeah. He's absolutely A1. He ran a good, solid race, and I was just talking to Sir Alex this morning and John and that, and say we just got to lower our sights a little bit. The form at the moment from the Grade 1 hasn't worked out particularly well. He's run okay this year. He's run well. If it's just he's got that hefty price tag that makes him think everyone thinks he's going to win. But as I said to Alec this morning, when they come in the yard, they're all worth the same. And you know, over the years, he's probably bought some expensive players that haven't been worked out straight away. And he'll win plenty of races, but we just need to find out his level and the right trip.
There is obviously a possibility that he ran into a pretty good horse yesterday.
Without a shadow of doubt. And you know, his form's good, and he was sharp running. I still think 2 miles is probably sharp enough for him. I think we were flat out all the way. He jumped well. He learnt a lot, and he'll definitely have some entries in like the novice handicap and the Grand Annual at the festival. And on testing ground, those sort of races might suit him. I think he needs to be on a more realistic mark. He was in the 150s to start because of that run, but he wants to be dropping back a little bit. And Rome wasn't built on a day.
And if you want to go to one of the open handicaps, I think you'd have to run him one more time over fences, wouldn't you?
I'm not sure.
I think you need 4 for one of the.
Is it 4 for hurdles, 3 for chasing? I'm not quite sure.
You'll know better than me.
But I mean, look, the novice handicap there now, the new race, 2.5 miles. I say that's made for him.
Yeah, perfect. Paul, best of luck with him. Well done today. You might have a nice one.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.